It has been a long time, but I am back at the old burial hill in Plymouth, Massachusetts. In the yard, in the hills, in the mounds, in the paths of graves and graves and graves, graves, graves and graves, a lot of graves, beautiful graves, 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 look at the graves. Let us walk the path between the graves. Beautiful slates, brimstone, brownstone, well-preserved slates from the mid-1600s. Oldest stone is technically 1681, but I disagree. 1656 and 1653 are the oldest graves in the yard of the graves. Slowly pan around on the paths and the hills of graves. Beautiful graves. Beautiful graves. 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 Let's walk slowly in the paths of the graves. I like how they preserve that. The hill of graves. With graves overlooking the Plymouth harbor. And graves. Beautiful graves. Beautiful graves. Graves. What would the graveyard be without your typical marble stone 1800s, 19th century graves? Beautiful graves. Graves and graves and graves. Graves. Look at the graves. We're walking the path of the graves. A lot of graves. These are awesome. Look at that. Well-preserved slate, brownstone, brimstone. Oh, let's keep walking between the graves in the old burial hill of Plymouth. Hill of graves. Graves. Slowly pan. Look at that. That is amazing. I wasn't going to do a video, but temptation has taken over me and I need to videotape the graves. They're beautiful graves. Graves, the hills of graves and preserved slates of graves. Lots of graves and graves and graves and graves. I hope I see that motherfucker here who bitch slapped me last week one day. I will piss on your grave. You tattooed lowlife motherfucker. You don't deserve to be in the United States, you fucking cocksucker. What did you do in your life besides sell drugs and go to prison for grand theft auto and armed robbery? That should be the death penalty. I don't give a fuck anymore because you're a nobody. I am here with the graves, and you are nothing. With the graves, beautiful graves. Beautiful graves, beautiful graves. Beautiful graves, look at them graves. Technically, this is the oldest stone. It is almost, the darkness is almost fully settled. Let's get one more walk around with the graves and slates of the graves. Look how well preserved those are. I love that. Well preserved slate. The stairs that lead down and up to the graves. This is amazing. Wow. Let's do one more walk to the oldest grave in Mustapot. Beautiful graves, graves and graves. Whoa, hang on. Beautiful graves. Ah, that was me. That flash was me, sorry about that. Beautiful graves, look well preserved. Let us go to the oldest part of the graves. I wasn't supposed to be doing this, but I decided to stay after dusk. I wonder if anybody can hear me. I wonder if anyone's going to show the presence. Let us go to the oldest grave. Mayflower pilgrims. A lot of pilgrims. The grave of Edward Grey. Beautiful grave. Look at the graves. Look at the graves and graves and graves and graves and graves and graves. Graves. Let's slowly walk around the oldest part of the graveyard. Technically, the oldest. I'm just doing the best parts because I've been to the other parts already. There's the grave of Edward Grey. There's one here. Another one there. So many graves. Graves. Let's walk a dark path between the graves. Another awesome monument. Pilgrims in graves. Graves. Look at the graves. Graves. Beautiful graveyard. Let's walk around and then back to the stairs. Ouch. Beautiful graves. Wow. Awesome. Beautiful graves. Beautiful grave. The paranormal group is here. Let's go look at it. Nah. Let us go. It is time to depart. There's a paranormal group over here. Apparently they're stupid. They can't stay overnight between the graves. Oh. I forgot. The most important thing. The site of the first watch house. The first fort is over there. Let us ascend down the hills and the yard of graves. Well, that's it. There you have it. Old Burial Hill. Never forget this night. Let us the graves, graves. Let us depart the graves.